Welcome back. You're still watching the Morning Star Breakfast Show here on Starcross Television. Yes, what you just watched before and now was the examination which took place at Edo State. I think that was also a form of empowerment for all the young ones, and over time we have come to realize or witness the efforts of Brotherhood or Youth Assembly Enterprise Council, how they have the effort they have put into, supporting and empowering the young people in the kingdom, both in areas of computer, ICT, every other platform that can enable the young person grow, when we are talking about global development or building themselves wherever they find themselves at a particular time. Sorry for the tautology there. All right, so it's still the Morning Star Breakfast Show here on Starcross Television. And of course, I still have here with me Sister Ruth Obu and Brother Odudu Charles. Welcome back. So at this point, we will be delving right to Today in History, anchored by Brother Odudu Charles. Welcome back, Brother Odudu Charles.
All right, thank you. Welcome back, peacemate. Welcome back, Ruth Obu.
Thank you.
Yeah, for Today in History, we have a whole lot of things that happened today, being the 19th day of September. So first, we have Johannesburg, a largest city in South Africa, was founded 1886. After the discovery of gold in the area, this led to a gold rush, attracting prospectors and settlers from around the world. Today, Johannesburg is a large and major economic hub and cultural center known for its rich history, diverse population, and vibrant art scene. The next on our list, we have Council of Europe. The Council of Europe is an international organization that promotes human rights, democracy, and rule of law in Europe. Founded in 1949, 19 September. It has 49 member states and operates with an annual budget of approximately $500 million. The council headquarters is Strasbourg, France, and is distinct from European Union. Some notable achievements of Council of Europe include European Convention on Human Rights, adopted in 1950. This convention protects fundamental freedoms and human rights. European Court of Human Rights, established in 1959. This court supervises compliance with the European Convention on Human Rights. The third on our list, we have Armed Force Day in Chile. The Armed Force Day in Chile is celebrated on 19th of September every year to honor the country's armed forces. The day is marked with various ceremonies, parades, and events, showcasing military capabilities and paying tribute to those who serve. The next on our list, we have Atlanta University. On this day, Atlanta was founded in 1865 as the Atlanta Baptist Female Seminary, with the goal of providing education to newly freed slaves. After the Civil War, the institution has undergone several transformation and merger over the years, eventually becoming the Clark Atlanta University in 1988. Some notable aspects of Atlanta University, historical, all include founding, established in 1865, as we earlier said, to provide education to African Americans. Merged with Morehouse College and Spelman College to form the Atlanta University system in 1982. The legacy of Atlanta University played a crucial role in providing educational opportunities to African Americans during a time of significant social change. That's all we have for you for Today in History. And down to infotainment, today happens to be the natal day of Metro Christ Shepherd in Memekbeyong and all other fathers' children across the globe. We celebrate with you. We wish you a happy birthday, long life and prosperity. And today is the youth's largest international conference. Will be taking place from 10 o'clock at University of Calabar If you're in Calabar, make your way down there. Anywhere you are, tune to Starcross Television. We got you covered. Thank you very, very much.
All right, thank you so much, Brother Odudu Charles. Yes, a happy birthday to Matriarch Christ Shepherd, Amen. Ekpenyong. We believe that on this day of your birth, Father has granted you more happy years, and more fulfilling years. Whatever is your heart's desires, Father has granted it all for you. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. You continue to live. All right, happy birthday to you, ma. So still on the Baya International Conference, which is holding today at the University of Calabar, we have here lined up of activities which everyone should note. And of course, we also have some guidelines for this conference, which, like we earlier stated, that all youth or participants are to be at the venue not later than 10 o'clock a.m. So you have to make sure that you get seated and you're ready. We have guest speakers who will be coming to talk on particular topics. So make sure that you avail yourself there. They said knowledge is power. So at every point, seek to learn, seek to grow, so that you can identify or differentiate yourself when you're in the midst of other persons. So for the dress code, so brethren are expected to appear in any of the following outfits in order to be admitted into the conference hall. So this is a must. So now, first on the list is the 2025 official Baya Peace March or any BCS branded t-shirt on a clean white trouser for the men or for the brothers. Then for the sisters, a clean white BCS skirt and veil for the sisters. Now, it should be proper or modest BCS casual white. If you are wearing any like Oven good, it should be or maybe any plain white, it should be a clean one and a modest one. So for a sutan, it should be clean BCS sutan, choir robe, or Oven good, as we have earlier stated. No facial adornment or fashion accessories are permitted with any of the aforementioned BCS dress sense. Please don't wear these things and expect to be allowed in, or if you wear it and someone tells to stand out and you say someone embarrassed you, please let's be in our good behaviors and guided as we go out there. So as we go out there, we must showcase the beauty of Brotherhood of the Cross and Star embedded in the righteousness and purity of our doctrines. Please take note. Now, for the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star conference, which I earlier mentioned, the International Youth Peace Conference, which is taking place again, like I stated, at Senator Goswill Akpabio Conference Center at the University of Calabar. The lineup of programs are as follows, starting with opening session, which is, of course, from 11 a.m. to 12:45 p.m., but make sure that you have to be seated there by 10 a.m. So arrival and registration of participant, special rendition by the youth, opening prayer, recognition of dignitaries, welcome address by the Youth Conference Chairman, Patriarch Christ Shepherd, Honorable Ekuma Ngu, goodwill message by government, non-governmental organizations, youth organizations, religious bodies, and institutions of learning. So we'll have the first paper presentation on United Nations perspective, which will be carried out by Ambassador Dr. Raphael Oga Oko, the UN Ambassador for Peace. And also we will have the second paper presentation on the topic Government Perspective by Honorable Ijom Ukam, who is the Commissioner for Youth Development. So on the third paper presentation, we will have Patriarch Christ Shepherd Wilson Iwara, who will be talking on Brotherhood of the Cross and Star perspective towards peace or world peace, if I'm not wrong. We will have entertainment by Brother Ubong Eke, composer of Idem Eyena V Crack. All right, so panel of discussion, which will commence by 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. The theme is Youth Empowerment Leadership. I feel the theme for the discussion will be Youth Empowerment, Leadership, and Peace-Building Pathways to Sustainable Development. I'll take the theme again. youth empowerment, leadership, and peace building pathways to sustainable development. This will be the theme for the event. Now, the panelists are representative from government, representative from government officials from BCS, which is starting with BCS Amma Williams, who is the BCS spokesman. We will have representative from the academia, representative from the traditional council. We have institutions which will be represented by His Royal Highness Basi Oke, the chairman, Traditional Rulers Fellowship. Now we have representative from the entertainment industry. So moving ahead, we also have interactive section, then audience, of course, and questions and answer session. We have entertainment by Maitre Crest Shepherd Park in Yambi. Now, for the youth breakout session, which will start by 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Closing session 3:45 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And of course, we also have presentation of resolutions, certificates, and awards to key partners and guests. Closing remarks by PCS Honorable Michael West, Chairman, Baya Enterprise Council. And of course, special rendition by the youth choirs, and finally, the Holy Father's advice and blessings. Please do well to, avail yourself on time. When you get there on time, or when we all get there on time, we will start on time and we will finish on time. Then tomorrow, being Saturday, we will have the procession, or the Peace March procession. Sister Ruth, how ready are you?
100%.
Okay, all right, let's get to know.
Yeah, we are going to be processing around the streets of Calabar like we do at every Baya event. But what we do not know right now, we do not know the route we are taking. But I just hope we do not get to welcome to Calabar. You
never can tell.
Yeah, nobody knows. But yes, for sure, we are going to showcase brotherhood in its beauty around the streets of Calabar, and it's really going to be, aside from being beautiful, that's another form of evangelism, because people will get to ask, who are these beauties arrayed in white? And then they would certainly get the response they need. So that is us also going out there to evangelize to the people that we exist and that God lives in Nigeria. He lives in Africa, and his dwelling place is, I don't know,
in Cross River State. Please be
I
bold
know
enough to say it.
He's everywhere. I know some people will come to me. He's everywhere. Yes, it's everywhere, but this is his dwelling place. So I don't know where you would rather be if not at the, showcasing the beauty in the streets of Calabar.
And now you also said something which, took my attention back to the one man, one youth, or one youth, one baptism.
One baptism. Yeah, that has been going on for some days now. Members have been going out to evangelize the streets of Calabar, not just Calabar, even some of the local different parts of Cross River, like all the local governments. And God has been so faithful that they have never gone out and have never come back with not even one. Like they are beating even the target of one man, one baptism. They are getting more people, and that is quite that's a good news to me. That's a good news. So I don't know if you're gifted, even though you are not gifted with this gift of evangelism, at least you can go pray or open the Bible. Let those doing the talking do, but ensure that you also go out, do something during this Baya. Do something, not just be sorry to say this, a number. People are going to sing. I mean, people are going out for evangelism. People are ensuring that everything is put in order for it to come out beautifully, and maybe let's say near perfect. People have been working underground, so you also look for something to do to also add up. It might be evangelism. That is if you're not singing. Are you singing, Sister Peace?
Don't worry, I'm spreading my tentacles everywhere. Okay. All right, we thank the Father for this opportunity. I mean, the all-anticipated Baya is here and is still booming. And of course, we will see the procession, the Peace March procession we have been waiting for all along. So, Brother Odudu Charles, let's get to hear from you. Was it yesterday that they said you have to embark on a humanitarian. Show love. I don't know, that's how it is being tagged. At least make sure that you put a smile on one person's face. So I don't know how many of you actually did that. How many of you actually went out of your way to see how you can bless someone, even with a token. So, bro, Odudu, let's hear from you. Which of these activities for this week you have been able to do, or you have seen yourself doing spiritually and physically?
Okay, for humanitarian, I think I've been able to show love in a little way and show charity to my fellow brother and my fellow human being. That has been the practice and teachings of our Father, which I've been able to do as part of the Baya 2025. And in another way around, we have seen on social media the activities of the 2025 Baya Peace March. It has gone so well, it has expanded across Calabar South, Calabar Municipal and other local government. As at yesterday, the delegation of the Enterprise Council and the Baya LOC, that's the Cross River State Organizing Committee, visited the Speaker of the House of Assembly, and it was a top-notch delegation, and Father was glorified. They had visitation to Commissioner for Youth, other commissioners and other directors of agency and parastatals here in Cross River State. So we are telling you that Baya 2025 is very, very important, and with the line of activities and other visitation, course visitation, evangelical visitation, and other outreach carried out by the 2025 edition here in Cross River State is something that is spectacular. And if you are not making plans to come to Cross River State for the Baya, definitely you have today to make it, because our Father have a whole lot in pack for us to dole out.
Wow, thank you so much. Yes, it's still booming. We are talking about the Brotherhood All Youth Assembly, still booming. So make sure that you find yourself here. But if you can't make it, not to worry, because Starcross Television got you covered. So ensure that you stay glued from today. I feel
you not talked about the women empowerment.
Yes, definitely. Let's get to hear from you.
Are you saying that because I'm really mad here?
Oftentimes women have always been setting the pace.
Yeah,
it's not like we
sorry,
are.
Sorry, I'm not cutting you
even
in.
If
But
I
you know,
bragging,
my happiness
that is because
is
my fellow sisters have given us the bragging.
Okay, what did the lights here? Okay.
My happiness is they are starting with the sisters, the women in the kingdom. Because next year, if I may say, Baya Peace March is going to USA. And the focus of Baya 2026 is for the men. I believe we will all be on set that day.
So that
we will be talking about the men. How far is going to do out funds to empower the youths, specifically the men. So today I congratulate all the women. I congratulate Peace.
Thank you.
Ruth Obu, because it is your time. When is our time next year? Anyways, we are going to be also congratulated.
Someone will say,
because we know next year is going to be the best than 2025.
Oh.
But we will be there by 5 p.m. to support you.
Please do well.
About the women empowerment, it's really going to be amazing, honestly speaking, you know, where women have to or get to showcase what they do. I mean, use your hands in working. Don't be lazy. Lazy people are the enemies of God. Now, the things he has taught you, now it is time for you to showcase it. And this time around, they are not just showcasing it, they are getting money from it.
Yeah.
Because you get to, you know, make your products come, you know, exhibit them, you know, showcase, and then people get to patronize you. I mean, that is so beautiful, honestly speaking. People are so prepared. I have been seeing some flyers online already. People have taken it so personal. I trust my gender. They're taking it so personal that they want to make sure that they are not just letting the people know that this is what they do. They are giving out their actual best. Seeing people already designing flyers and inviting people to come and patronize them, it's like, for me, it's such a big flex, honestly speaking.
True.
That is to say, they love what they do, they have passion for what they do, and they are ready to take it to another level. I mean, but Odudu, you have to be there to see how
definitely I will
it is going to be. So
stop buying trouble.
I'm rooting for all the women.
I hope you already
I'm rooting for all the women women in Starcross.
So if you are a baker, it is time for you to come out and show the people what you've got. You know, they say catering is the art of cooking differently. A lot of people bake, a lot of people are into catering, but the beauty is the art of doing things.
Doing it in a better way.
You might want to dissolve your stock cube. I don't know.
Melt.
You know, that's your own way of doing it. Yeah. Are you a caterer? Come and show us the kind of like the magic you have in your hands. Yeah. Are you also a seamstress? Come and showcase. But is it possible for you to use 5 minutes to make a sutan? No problem.
So let me ask you. So let's say for someone like me, for someone like me, I know I can sew. I can actually do small bakings. I can do ching ching. I can do puff puff. I can do buns and all of that. And what again? I'm a presenter. So can I use 5 minutes to showcase all those things?
It is all left for you to decide. I mean, people are like showing their talent. They are not just showing their talent, but people are getting, you're making money from it this time around.
Wow.
Your own money. All you need to do is fill the form. I don't know if the form is still there. You know, people, this movement started like since this week. In fact, since last week, people already started registering their business to say this is what they are going to do and then get a stand. So if you know how to do everything, you know, it's not like a competition per se, because anyways, let me say it's a competition, because if your food tastes nicer than mine, obviously you're going to be having queue. People are going to come to your own
you know, I always love to say that people that panel of judges to test food, how do they do this? And someone will cook rice and stew and it's very sweet. You attest to it that it's very sweet. And this one is going to cook rice and stew and it's very sweet. How do you bring out the best person that gave the rice and stew?
There is always a way. You're going to try to balance the flavors, the taste.
But you have just said this one is sweet.
Testing, you know, if you are a cook, like a chef, you should be able to know what is wrong with this one. You would say everything is nice, but a chef knows what is wrong with this one.
So we have a perfect stew from the both.
And then you say it's a tie. Okay. You get it's a tie. This one balanced, the flavor, everything is balanced. This one is balanced. Then there is a tie. It means you therefore have to give to the both parties.
So we're expecting that today.
I don't know.
It's just for you to turn out. So please make sure that you turn out and support the women at the BCS World Headquarters, 34 Amble Street, Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. So at this point, we will have to let you go to your, go take your bath, get your sutan ready, or your white skirt and your veil ready, or whatever you're ready to put on. Just make sure you iron it and look good, and go to the University of Calabar, where the conference will be taking place. Please make sure that while you are there, grab a pen and a paper. Jot down something. Knowledge is power. No wisdom is a waste. No knowledge is a waste. At every point, you have to learn something. So at this point, this is how far we can go on today's Morning Star edition of Friday. So make sure that you stay blessed, you enjoy the blessings of this week, you prepare yourself for tomorrow's procession that will be taking place around the streets of Calabar. So, Sister Ruth, do you have any words to say?
Remain blessed and ensure you get yourselves hydrated, so you don't break out or feel tired tomorrow. You can drink a lot of water today against the procession. Although I know whether you drink water or not, Father, this is Brotherhood of the Cross, and that our energy is just from another realm.
Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you, bro. Odudu Charles.
All right. Thank you so much for the conference. We'll be live on our Facebook, our YouTube, and the Garden TV, so you have no problem. Just you are not in Calabar and you cannot make it, just join us on Starcross Television virtually and you enjoy and also participate in the youth conference.
Okay.
God bless you.
So get your mind ready for tomorrow, which is the procession. It might likely rain, it may not, but don't forget that this is still Calabar weather. Anything can happen. Exactly. So be prepared for it. And of course, don't always forget to support Starcross Television. The monthly support goes for 1,000 naira, while the yearly support goes for 12,000 naira. You're not doing this for us. You're doing it for your own blessings. So make sure you don't stay away from this blessing. So at this point, point, I will be allowing you to enjoy the rest of the program on Starcross Television. Enjoy yourself and, of course, enjoy the conference. See you at the conference. Bye for now.